Hi everyone, today I have some important information about how to stay safe from strangers. You're going to learn 3 important rules, and then you're going to see some of your classmates act out some of the rules that we follow to stay safe from strangers. And after the slideshow, your teacher's going to give you a worksheet to practice and review some of the rules and the information you learned today. So enjoy. Rule number 1, stay away and ignore. A stranger is anyone you or your parents do not know well. If you know somebody but your parents do not, they are still an unfamiliar person to your family. Don't go anywhere with them without your parents' permission. Just because someone looks nice, that doesn't mean they are nice. Bad strangers look the same as good strangers, so we need to be careful around them all. Stay away from people you don't know unless the adult who is watching you is right there by your side. Don't talk to the person even if they know your name. Knowing your name does not mean they know you. Are these people strangers? Just because someone may look nice or normal, they are still strangers because you don't know them. You can't tell if someone is good or bad by the way they look. Rule number 2, just say no and go. Would you like to see my puppy? I found something on the side of the road. Can you come here and tell me who it belongs to? Or they may even ask you for directions because they say they're lost. Adults do not ask children for help. They should ask adults. A bad stranger might use all sorts of tricks like these to try to lure you away or get you close to their car. Don't fall for it. Stay safe and say no and go. It's not rude to say no to a stranger. It's what you're supposed to do to stay safe. If a stranger tries to approach you in their car, stay away and start walking or running the opposite direction of the car. It's harder for them to abduct you this way because they have to turn the car around to do so, which is difficult to do in the middle of the road. So remember, say no and go. Rule number 3, yell, run, and tell. If a stranger ever tries to grab you, scream, "You're a stranger, I don't know you," over and over again at the top of your lungs. You should also hit, click, claw, wriggle out of your clothing, do whatever you can to get away. Run to the first adult or crowd of people you see and ask for help. Remember, yell, run, and tell. Now someday you might get lost or separated from your parents. This is a very scary thing to happen because all the people around you are strangers. If this happens, you should try to find a police officer or someone wearing a uniform to help you, or look for a telephone to call 911. If you cannot find an officer or a telephone, go into a nearby store and ask someone who works in the store for help. They will help you, and it's safer than asking a stranger on the street for help. So let's review the 3 important rules to stay safe from strangers. Rule number 1, stay away and ignore anyone who's trying to get your attention or to ask you any questions if you don't know them. Rule number 2, just say no and go. And rule number 3, yell, run, and tell. Now it's time to see Bolton Academy students practice these 3 rules to stay safe from strangers.
Why do you close the door? All doors must stay closed so that no strangers can enter. It helps keep our school safe.
Good thinking, Vice President. We need to remind everyone about keeping all doors closed and keeping our school safe.
I agree, Secretary.
What are you doing? I was going to open the door for that person. We're not supposed to open the door for any strangers. They have to go to the front of the store and ring the bell.
It's alright. They sound nice and safe. They look nice and safe.
Don't you remember what Miss Nancy Beth said? You can't tell if a person is bad or good by the way they look.
You're right. Let's go to the office and tell someone. Get you, Sydney. I got you. Who's that?
I don't know.
Well, they seem to know you. They know your name.
I don't know who that is. They probably just heard you say my name.
Well, that's weird. Let's go inside where it's safe and tell someone.
Hey, little girl, I found this on the road. Is this yours?
No.
Well, hold on a second. I found some money. It might be your money. Here, let me give you this money.
No, you're a stranger.
Hey, buddy, you need to come with me right now. Your mom's been in a car wreck, and you need to come with me.
Stop. You're a stranger.
Come back, come back.
No, you're a stranger.
Now, to make sure that you remember all these important rules and information to stay safe from strangers, your teachers are going to pass out a worksheet so you can review the important information you learned today. And I also want to give a special thank you to Mr. Manuel, Mr. White, our actors, Sydney Jones, Xavier Anderson, Charlie Hamilton, Michael Garcia, and Emma Conray, who are all members of our student council. Thank you so much.